To Africa. I was wondering what your secret was for resolving all these complex crises, and I know you are a tremendous golf player. Golf requires concentration and precision, qualities that also make for a great leader. Senegal has exceptional opportunities to offer, including in the area of tourism. So perhaps an investment could be made in a golf course in Senegal. It would just be 6 hours by flight from New York, from Miami, from Europe, or from the Gulf, and that would be an opportunity for you to show off your skills on the golf course too. Thank you for your attention, sir.
Nice. It's some way to show off my skills. It's a long trip to show off my skill. But that's really nice, and he's led a very interesting life. He looks like a very young person. He's a little older than he looks, but a fantastic job. He was treated very unfairly by his government, and he prevailed. And so congratulations on that. Really, congratulations. It was a great job.
See how easy that was? The man speaking, and thus being translated by C-SPAN, was Senegal President Bassirou Diomaye Faye, flattering the President of the United States with talks of his golf game. Trump immediately responded by complimenting the 44-year-old who is the youngest president in the country's history. On Trump's golfing,
Donald Trump was fired up at his press conference today after being accused of cheating at golf. Today's Washington Post quotes rocker Alice Cooper calling Trump the worst celebrity golf cheat ever. Yikes. Reporter Ben Terrace.
He said the guy was a lot of fun to play with, a real hoot on the golf course, but definitely did not play exactly by the rules, played by his own rules.
Trump owns some of the world's top golf courses, so the suggestion that he's a cheat really irks him.
That's absolutely false.
but it's not. And we have lots of information to verify this.
In defending his implausible claim that President Trump shot a 73 on the golf course Monday, Senator Lindsey Graham admitted to Golf Magazine the president likes to take gimme putts instead of finishing out the hole. But we know what the president considers a gimme, and it is, shall we say, generous. Sports writer Rick Riley told the Washington Post that Trump once called a gimme on what should have been a chip shot, adding, when it comes to cheating, he's an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10. Reportedly, Trump will sometimes respond to a shot he duffed by simply playing a second ball and carrying on as if the first shot never happened. TMZ reporting in 2006 that after Trump shanked his shot from the tee out of bounds, he drove down the course, then turned his golf cart to block him as he took a ball out of his pocket, looked over at his partners to make sure they weren't watching, and rolled the new ball into the rough.
It wasn't just Alice Cooper, though.
Donald hit his ball. He shanked his ball further to the left. Donald's ball was 20 yards to the right of where I was looking for my ball, sitting up on the most fluffiest lie. Now, I'm not going to say Donald Trump cheats at golf. But if your caddy cheats for you, does that mean that you're a cheater too?
Actor Anthony Anderson played with Trump and saw it firsthand.
So first ball he hits to the water, gets another ball from his pocket, hits it off to the left, it's out of bounds. On the fourth ball he hits it, I know it went into the bushes, we couldn't find it, but Donald, what he does, he tees off first so he can take off right away. So we go off to our ball, and who do we see? Donald Trump right in the middle of the fairway. Oh, by the way, I found my first ball. It's right here.
Hall of Fame boxer Oscar de la Hoya, yep, he saw it too. Famed actor Samuel L. Jackson once said this.
I actually played golf with him with Anthony Anderson one day.
Gotcha.
And we were all playing together, and we clearly saw him hook a ball into a lake at Trump National in Jersey. And his caddy told him he found it. He just took off running, and next thing you know, I got it, Mr. Trump. And you're like, oh, did you see a splash? You saw a splash.
Then there's sports journalist Rick Riley.
I was sitting here reading tweets. He's saying he'd won 18 club championships. And I'm like, you liar, because you told me how you did it when I played with you years ago. He said when he buys a new course, he plays the first round by himself and calls that the club championship. So I started calling around, and people said, yeah. So, well, one day he was at Trump Philly, and we played the club championship at Trump Bedminster, And he called in and said, hey, who won the championship? And they said, oh, Joe Schmo shot 76. And Trump goes, I shot 73 up here at Trump Philly, make me the champion. And the thing that bothers me is like, okay, golf, fine. But when he started campaigning on this as, I'm a winner, I can close out. I've won 18 club championships, and that's against the best players. It bothered me because I don't know anything about politics. You guys know about politics, but I know about golf, and you don't get to do that. And about 10 of them were super seniors championships, which is not the club championship at all.
Exposing how Donald Trump claims to be the club champion and he's won so many club championships when really, through Riley's reporting, Trump, like many other things he does in life, rigged it to his advantage. Not to be outdone.
He cheats like a mafia accountant. Like he cheats crazy. He cheats whether you're watching or not. He cheats whether you like it or not. He tried to cheat Tiger Woods in a match, and Tiger hits it like this. He hits 2 balls in the water, doesn't count either, and pretends that he almost tied Tiger Woods. He hates bunker shots. You know, he kicks the ball out of the rough so many times, the caddies call him Pele. Trump says he's a 2.8, which is really, really good. To give you a little idea, Jack Nicklaus is a 3.5. Jack Nicklaus!
Donald Trump hates to chip. He's a terrible chipper. Most guys hit a chip like this, right? What he did once and got caught was he put the ball in his hand, did like a fake air chip, and then he goes, oh my God, I think I made it. Runs up, I made it. Usually you would put a mark down, pick up the ball. What he does, he secretly puts the marker on the end of the putter, and then he looks like he's marking it, but really, now the mark is 3 feet closer. That's a way easier putt.
So we know those skills are seriously lacking. However, Senegal's president was one of 5 African leaders at the White House to engage in trade talks. Earlier, POTUS reached a deal with Ukraine. They get more assistance from the States, while we get rare earths. From the new republics, Malcolm Ferguson, Faye, who went from political prisoner in 2023 to the first opposition candidate to win the presidency since 1960, made comments reminiscent of the luxury jet that the Qatari government so graciously gifted to Trump, although in that case, Trump asked for the jet first. It's alarming that the sitting president is susceptible to even the most basic levels of flattery, and that foreign leaders everywhere can tell. Exactly. In closing, what this shows, it is so easy. It is so easy to get this guy to fall over for you. If you just praise him, you bribe him, which is what this appears to be, and you show a point of entry through a connection with the game of golf. That's it. Don't talk about his kids. Doesn't care about his kids. He will sell one of his children for a price tag. That's also why, this is just my own personal opinion, why so many Christian nationalists love him. Is because he will advance their agenda as long as he gets a cut. That's it. Heritage Foundation, Project 2025, what they are doing right now, Trump doesn't care about religion. He can't even cite a Bible verse. All he cares about is money, and that's why he's selling his own Bible, as a matter of fact. So when I look at this, all I think of is, my God, how openly corrupt can one be? We already knew this from many, many years ago. But just flatter him. Just overtly flatter him. Kiss his behind and possibly, probably, get something in return. And honestly, free game. Do it through crypto. Buy his token. Buy X amount of tokens and watch him do favors. It's so nakedly corrupt. And yet, people are still saying, oh, but the trans kid is the problem. The trans kid wanting to run cross country, who's going to finish 58th, is the problem. Get real, man. Get real. Great example, though. Props to the Senegalese president, because what he showed and what they strategized is, this is too easy. Stroke his ego and we'll get something in return.